Let's go live. Let's go live. We don't need an intro. We're not doing any intros. No intros. We're just going to go live because we got breaking news in the watch world. Breaking news. Wow. We've got AP discontinuing a whole bunch of models. We've got AP launching a bunch of models. We have Patek, by the way, moving a bunch of Gemset Nautilus into the main catalog. We have the full story on that. But the main story of the day today is AP, one of the leaders, one of the top 3 leaders in the Holy Trinity, dropping their first wave of 2026 novelties, and bam, they did an amazing job. They did an incredible job. And the feedback and the reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. AP enthusiasts are going nuts. AP loyalists are very, very happy with these releases. AP is back on top, guys. Back on top. Should we let them? They should be back in the Holy Trinity. They should be 100% back in the Holy Trinity. They introduced Royal Oaks, and they also introduced some new Royal Oak chronographs. They introduced a new yellow gold Royal Oak. They introduced ceramic Royal Oak. They've also introduced some other ceramic Royal Oaks and some, they introduced some additional like open worked Royal Oaks. Let me think if there's anything else. Just guys, a whole bunch of Royal Oaks have been released. Listen, AP is the Royal Oak company. They're not ashamed of it. They're not ashamed to say, listen, we've got one incredible lineup and we're putting all of our eggs in that basket. And by the way, we also do other things. We got this little thing over here, got this little thing over there. But listen, why ignore your strength? Lean into your strength. Lean into your strength. And that's what they're doing. So we're going to go through the entire list of new 2026 releases. And this is just the first wave. This is the first wave of what we're going to experience. We're going to have several AP enthusiasts jump on the panel. I think Jizz Club's going to join. We might have a few others. If you are an AP lover, if you're an AP enthusiast, I'm not going to use the word collector. Don't have to use the word collector. But let's just say an AP, you're a fan of the brand. You own AP. You love AP. You're an enthusiast. You're pro AP. If you're pro AP, then today's panel is open to you. If you're not an AP lover, or if you're like negative on AP, or if you're a naysayer, don't even bother watching. I would say click away right now. Don't watch. I don't want you to watch. How about that? Okay? I'm putting it out there. If you're not a fan of AP, do not watch today's show. I'm not telling you to unsubscribe because, hey, we also cover Rolex and Patek. We cover the 3 best brands. The 3 best brands here. If you're new to this channel, this is the original OC channel, Smart Watch Talk for the Smart Collector, the #1 watch channel in the world, #1 rated live stream, watch live stream in subscriber engagement, the #1 live stream anywhere in the world in membership engagement, and fastest growing watch live stream in the United States, the UK, and Canada. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, welcome to the channel. We've got articles from Repetition Watch, Waco. We've got articles from Hodonki. We've got articles from Momochrome. We got articles from what's the other one? Momochrome, Hodonky. We got articles. We got articles from everybody. We got articles up the yin yang. We got gazillion articles. We can read the specs, the features, the pricing. We got everything. And I want to know from you guys. But they also introduced right there in the middle square, they introduced a new Cartier jumping hour. Now, like, I know you're going to interrupt me and say, like, well, AP did one too. They had one in the past. I think so. I'm not big on, I don't really know that much about watches. They may have done one in the past. And, but I want to know from you guys, which watch should we talk about first? What should we talk about first? We could talk about all the Patek discontinuations, or we can talk about the Patek Nautilus. They dumped a whole bunch of Gemset Nautilus into the main catalog. Yes, they did. Or we can talk about any of these AP releases. We could talk about divers. We can talk about codes. We could talk about this new jumping hour thing that looks like the Nico Leonard watch, which is a compliment. It looks like Cartier. It looks like they copied Cartier. Now, I know you guys are going to say, like, oh, see, they didn't copy Cartier. They invented this watch in 1917 or whatever. I get it. Okay, I don't know watches. I'm here to provide breaking news, real-time commentary, real-time analysis. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to give you guys a platform to share, but this is going to be a very pro-AP stream. I'm just warning you right now. If you do not like AP, you're not going to like today's show, because we love what they're doing. And I'm not going to speak for everybody. I'll just speak for the overwhelming majority of the watch community. We love these releases. These are good releases. They did a good job. By the way, they introduced a new in-house chronograph movement. I know nobody cares, but listen, watch nerds care. Watch nerds care about that stuff. Watch nerds care about movements. And they used to have a movement that was a dog shit movement. Now they have a movement that they make in-house that's probably just as good. I don't know. Maybe worse. Could be less reliable. Could be better. I don't know. But they make it in-house. You know what? And Teddy Baldazar says in-house movements are better. He taught me that in 2020. Teddy Baldazar told me, okay, in 2020, in-house movements matter. I don't know why, but listen, the guy's a clean-cut guy. He's a clean-cut guy with a nice suit and nice hair, and he looks like a reasonably intelligent guy. So listen, if he says in-house movements matter, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking go with him. I'm fucking going with Teddy. I don't. Who else am I gonna trust? Who else would I'd rather trust Teddy. Teddy says go in-house, baby. So that's what we're doing. Okay? Now, if you're at work, I get it. You can't talk on the stream. You probably can't, but listen, cancel your Zoom meetings, cancel your team calls, cancel your Google Meets, cancel everything, because this is important. Okay? And if you're in Europe, your day's over. You can jump on the stream. I don't know if we have that many viewers in Europe. I think in the UK we're very, very popular. In UK we're super popular. Probably like the #1 live stream in the UK. We are the second. I think we're the second or third most popular live stream in Germany. Shout out to the German crew. Hope everyone's doing well. SE, No Endless Time, Pooley, Harry, Watch Ragazi, Mona, all the people over there. But if you're just watching right now, type a comment in the chat. Type a comment. We have 4 people watching on YouTube, and we have 1 on Tinder and 1 on MySpace. Hey, if you're on MySpace, that's an outdated fucking platform. Head on over to YouTube and chat instead. It's the original OC on YouTube. And then you can type in some comments. And if you're the one guy on Tinder, listen, stay on Tinder. We don't need you here. But thanks for watching. But you can't engage with the chat if you're on Tinder. You're swiping, and it's a meaningless exercise. No, you're not going to match with anybody, dude. Just come on over to YouTube. All right, that'll get us up to like 8 or 9 viewers. We'll get up to 8 or 9 viewers, and then we'll start the show. I want to know from you guys. I want to know from you guys, which model do you want to talk about first? Because we're going to go through every model. We're going to go through every model. This is the new AP releases, and we're going to talk about all of the quirks and features. We're going to start. We might start. I mean, if we want to lose all the viewers, we could start with the new Cartier jumping hour, or whatever they call that complication. If we want to lose all 7 viewers, we could go to that watch. Or if we could start off with the hype watches, right? The Royal Oak. That's the watches you guys want, right? Ceramic, blue ceramic, dark blue ceramic, midnight blue ceramic, navy blue ceramic. They've got a whole bunch of ceramic. Ceramic is good. Ceramic is good. Gold is good. I heard gold is up. Gold is up over the past couple days, guys. This is not a financial channel, but my understanding is that gold is up $2,000 in the last couple of hours. I think that's what I've heard. Someone told me that gold is up, breaking records now at $7,000 an ounce. Maybe. I don't know. It's up, it's down. Who gives a fuck? But gold is good. Gold is good. Gold is great. Gold is great. And we've got some bulk metallic glass. We've got titanium. We've got probably steel. Got some other shit in there. Listen, guys, could be the best release of the year right here. The best release of the year. So let's get to it. Let's see who's in the chat. If you're just joining the program, we're up to 9 viewers, guys. Up to 9 viewers. That's almost a record for a Tuesday. It's not Speedy Tuesday, by the way. It's AP Tuesday today. AP Tuesday. AP is back, baby. One of the top 3 members of the Holy Trinity is flexing its muscles. Flexing its muscles. See who we got in the chat. We've got Logan Hall, member of the OC channel. If you're new to the channel, by the way, we have memberships. We're grandfathering people in on the 2025 pricing. So become a member quickly before the prices go up. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank all the members. I want to thank all the members because this is the #1 live stream anywhere in the world in membership engagement. And that's that data is from YouTube Analytics. YouTube Analytics. There are more members that are participating on these streams. It's a metric. It's a KPI. It's like number of members divided by number of subscribers. It's a very high number. And we're the #1 live stream in the world. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to the members. Become a member. And no more excuses, guys. It's 2026. Become a member today. All right. We got Logan Hall here, member. OC was swindled by Terry Stern himself. When will these watch nerds learn? So what Logan is referring to is that a bunch of Patek Philippe models have been discontinued, and then they put them back on the website. They put them back on the website. It was a glitch. They announced the discontinued models too early. Someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired at Patek, but we know that they're discontinued. And then also they lowered the prices. 3 things at Patek. They lowered the prices 8.6% in the United States. By the way, they raised prices 4% in other places. They raised prices. You guys don't know this, but I'm here to tell you the breaking news. Patek raised prices by 4% in a lot of other places. And they discontinued a bunch of models, and then they put them back, but we know they're gone anyway. And then they've moved Gemset Nautilus into the main catalog so everybody can see them. Am I going to cover Patek today? Maybe. But the main story of the day is AP. Main story is AP. Got Jonathan Smith in the chat. VOC never stops, always has his finger on the wrist watch pulse. I'm not wearing AP today. AP is in the bank. I've got AP Royal Oak in the bank, but I am wearing my daily. I'm wearing my daily, which is the Rolex. The other this is my favorite member of the Holy Trinity right here. You know, when you think of the Holy Trinity, AP, Patek, and Rolex. Rolex is my favorite. Rolex is number 1, Patek's number 2, and AP's number 3. My 3 favorite members of the Holy Trinity. So I'm rocking the date in platinum with the President bracelet and the ice blue Roman dial. Platinum, baby. Platinum. Reach for the crown. Okay? OC doesn't fuck around, okay? We're not fucking around here with Casio and Oris and Norquan. You know, and Nomos. We're not fucking around, guys. We talk about the biggest and the best. Why? Because that's what you should be thinking about. Don't be thinking about anything else. It's a waste of time. Waste of time. The Dubai expats in the chat. Neo Frame will be very hard to get, unfortunately. Neo Frame, I think he's the watch to which he's referring is that thing in the middle, which is the new Cartier jumping hour. But they put an AP logo on it. It's just like Audemars Piguet on it. But I think it's like a Cartier. I think it's a Cartier. But I know you guys are going to be like, well, AP had one too. In 1937, they had a model that looked like that, and they're bringing it back, OC, so it's really their design. Okay, if you believe that. If you want to believe that story, sure. But we all know this is a Cartier watch. Or maybe it's Moan or Man or whatever that is. It's the Nico Leonard watch. Maybe they were inspired by the success of the Nico Leonard watch. And they said, you know what? Let's follow in Nico Leonard's footsteps, and we'll come out with our own version that looks like a bathroom scale. You know, you step on the scale and it moves, and then you got your measurements. The thing is, like, I know you guys don't, most of you guys are not AP collectors. You're not AP enthusiasts. So it's like when I ask, like, which watch should we cover first? You don't even know. You don't know. You're not familiar. You're like, let's see. Well, that one on the left looks good, but it's probably like super expensive, so I'm not buying one. And, you know, the thing on the right, it's got rubber. It's probably too big for me. I'm not buying it. You don't know anything about watches. That's the problem. You guys aren't watch people. You know, I mean, you're supposed to be the smart collectors, but I don't think you are, because you don't have AP. You don't have AP. You don't love AP. You're not excited by these releases. I don't know. What does it say about, what do these releases say about you? I think that's the question, because AP knocked it out of the park. But what do these releases say about you? If you're not happy with these releases, maybe the issue is not with AP, because I'm pro AP. I'm Team Ilaria. There's no better way for AP to celebrate this incredible anniversary year. It's their 151st anniversary, guys. And the way they're doing it in style. Well, I've been waiting many, many years for this to happen. And now that they're celebrating their 151st anniversary, they're doing it on top. Look at these releases. I mean, come on, guys. You don't want to give them the credit they deserve. And I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you out there. Okay? You don't want to acknowledge the incredible work that went into preparation for this 151st anniversary launch. I think it's fucking phenomenal. They did a great, look at this. Look at that gold Royal Oak with the malachite dial. You're going to tell me you don't like that? I don't even like green, and I like that. And then you've got some like open work stuff. AP does open work better than anybody, baby. It's the new open work perpetual calendar. You've got a beautiful looking Code 1159 now. I'm not a super huge fan of the strap they put it on, but it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. You've got blue ceramic. You've got dark blue ceramic. You've got ceramic. You've got midnight blue ceramic. Now they're introducing navy blue ceramic. They've got very, very dark blue ceramic. Guys, they're coming out with all kinds of different variations, a lot of very creative choices. Okay? These are very creative, very innovative choices. They're going from blue to dark blue, then the very dark blue, navy blue. They got midnight blue. They've got galaxy blue. A lot of different blues here. And if you're not excited by this, I don't know what excites you. We've got a lot of great stuff here. You've got the Cartier watch. You've got stuff on rubber. You've got stuff with titanium, stuff with like bulk metallic glass. It's something that looks like metal, but it's not metal. And you guys have been turned off. Listen, the marketing turned you off of AP, and now you're taking it out on the brand. Even though these are great releases, you're like, oh, I don't like AP anymore. Well, whose fault is that? Your own. Okay? AP did a good job. And I can't think of any better way to celebrate their incredible anniversary year. 151st anniversary, guys. It's a great year. And so they got good watches here. And this Cartier is going to do very, very well. Because it's different. It's different. You keep asking, like, hey, I wish they'd come out with another watch that's like more like a super dressy, super elegant, quirky. And then they do it and you're like, I don't like it. Get fucked. Get fucked. You're not an AP lover. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, we're up to 11 viewers now. 11 viewers. All right, let's see who we have in the chat. Let's keep going. We got Watch by Design. He jumped on the panel the other day. He's a former pilot. He was a pilot in the Marine Corps. He flew cargo planes, and then he flew the 777. He flew the Boeing 777. He worked for American Airlines. He bought the Pepsi in 1983, back when I was 12 years old. That's right. And he wore the Pepsi every single day, 24 hours a day, until 2018. He's an actual watch guy. Does he have AP in his collection? I don't know. Good morning, OC. Another perfect day in North Coastal San Diego County. Don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself. Just say you're in California. That's close enough. But shout out to all of my friends in the San Diego area, especially I don't want to give too much information, but shout out to Morro Bay. All my friends in Morro Bay. All right. Let's see. We've got John D in the chat. We need more members, guys. We need more members. Where are the members? Where are the members? John D's a member, isn't he? No, he's not. Oh, shit. John D, come on, man. Become a member. Good day to everyone. I will be listening along while at the gym. All right. Listen along. We got some incredible content coming up if somebody else jumps on. But if it's just me, it'll probably be mediocre content. Gil O'Shea is in the chat. Someone said the new AP Jump Hour looked like a hoop. And now I can't unsee it. Like a hoop? What does that mean? Is that a whoop or a hoop or a whoop? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, we got whole milk in the chat. Suck it, Ilaria haters. That's right. We're Team Ilaria here. And if you're not on board now, if you're not on board with what Ilaria is doing, which is, she reshaped the management and she picked up where Francois Benihana took off. And listen, I like what Benihana did. I like the grills. I like when they do the volcano from the onions and they light it on fire. I like all the chopping. The chopping's fun. So don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of what Benihana did. But she's now taking that and doubling down on the good things and bringing in her own strategy to reinvent and reinvigorate the brand for the 23rd century. Welcome, whole milk. John D says he loves the Neo Frame Jumping Hour. I think that's the official name of it. I haven't read the articles. I don't do a lot of prep. I didn't do any prep or reading or I didn't do anything. You know me, guys. I just start a stream and we see where it goes. I put up a picture. What else do you want me to do, guys? What else do you want me to do? This is tough. I'm retired. I shouldn't even be streaming. So if that's called a Neo Frame Jumping Hour, sounds like an interesting name. Shout out to Neo and his new watch. Are you sure it's not called Nico Frame? Because this is like a copy of the Nico Leonard watch, right? By the way, I know people from AP are watching. It's a comedy show. We're promoting the releases, but we're doing it in a very comedic and satirical way. Shout out to all my friends at AP. I know they get it. I hope they do. I don't want to be blacklisted from Watches and Wonders. Andy Lewis, finally a member. We got a member here, finally. Logan's a member, and Andy Lewis is a member. Where are the members? Oh, members are probably like working and stuff. I get it. They're actually successful people. Andy Lewis in the chat. Howdy, y'all. Good to see Andy. Hey, we got Original Mathis. I love the new name, by the way. I don't know why, but I think the new name is really, really good. Let's go. Original Mathis. I think everybody, we put original something. Don't water down my brand, though. It's a registered trademark. I'll sue you into oblivion, Mathis. Don't even think that you can glom on to the original. Original means OC. Anywhere you go in the world, you say the word original, people think OC. It just rolls off the tongue, original OC. So don't, listen, you're lucky that I like you. And I'm lucky that you're the CEO of the network and technically my boss. So, but I can still sue you into oblivion. Don't infringe on my registered trademark. We've got SNT, I'm not sure how you say your name, SNTR Rants Centerlance. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure you're subscribed. Start with a Royal Oak. Everyone knows the rules. Start with the Royal Oak. Okay, I'll start with the Royal Oak. Which Royal Oak? They've introduced their 44 new watches. 42 of them are Royal Oaks. Which Royal Oak? The dark blue or the dark blue? Or do you want me to start with the midnight blue? Which ceramic do you want me to start with? Dark blue or dark blue? Because they got everything now. They've got every shade of blue. Gold is out of control. We don't like to offer financial advice here. Gold is out of control. Put your money in Cuban chains now. I do not concur. Original Mathis. I do not concur. We can't give bad financial, although gold is now topping 7,000. Let me check with CNBC. Well, I'll pull it up later, but I heard like gold is down, then it's up, it's down, it's up. It's like gold is surging. But don't buy Cuban chains as an investment. Hey, we got D Wood in the chat. We didn't give Patek Philippe a pass for putting a stock round movement in their square watch. No, we didn't. We didn't do that. But just to defend Terry, who designs all the watches for Patek Philippe, when Terry was, it's Terry's design, right? So when he had the vision of doing that watch, he said, listen, I want to design a caliber that is modular, so I can put a chronograph on top and I can put different complications on top of it. And it just becomes exponentially more complex if I design this caliber to be square. So what he said is like throughout the course of my designing this watch for my company, what I'm going to do is I'm going to engineer a caliber that remains traditionally round to give me more flexibility to design more watches and add more watches to my collection that over the next 10, 15 years. So I understand what he was doing with his company and with his watch. Don't neglect upvoting this exciting AP coverage from OC. Thank you, Jefferson Electric. Appreciate the support and the reminder to upvote the live stream. Let's get to 5 likes, guys. We can get to 5 likes. That'd be really, really good. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the like button yet, if you're on the phone, it's a tap. Just look for the thumbs up icon and tap it. If you're on a desktop, you got to take your mouse and like hover the cursor over it and click it. But do that now. Let's get us to 5 likes, guys. And let me know which number like you are in the chat. Here we go. AP and Gerald Charles are the kings of open work. Actually, you're right. I think Gerald Charles has a watch that looks just like this too. Yeah, but that's not a brand we cover here. We do not cover Gerald Charles. We don't promote Gerald Charles. Just to be absolutely clear, we hate Gerald. Do we hate it? I don't know if we hate it or not, but it's definitely not a watch you should like, and definitely not a watch you should ever buy. So just remember those 2 things: never like Gerald Charles and never buy Gerald Charles. If you remember those 2 things, then you'll know everything you need to know about Gerald Charles. We got Raj G, who is a member, finally a member. Raj G says that yellow gold and malachite combo is SIC. Do you mean sick, or do you mean like sick, like you misspelled something? Because that's the punctuation. SIC used in brackets after a copied or quoted word that appears odd or erroneous to show that the word is quoted exactly as it stands in the original. Yeah. You didn't put it in brackets. You got if you use the term SIC, sick, it's an adverb, and it must be in brackets. Yellow gold and malachite combo is SIC, although it's a 3-hander. Potential competition to the green dial Daytona for you, OC. I think they introduced 2 sizes of the yellow gold malachite, 41 and 37. So is it a competitor to the green dial Daytona? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm announcing that right here on today's program. That is a viable contender. I think it's a freaking awesome watch. I like yellow gold. Rolex does the best yellow gold, but I like yellow gold Royal Oaks. And by the way, I like yellow gold Nautilus. They don't make yellow gold Nautilus anymore. If they came out with a yellow gold Nautilus for the 50th anniversary with a black dial or a blue dial or even a green dial. But the thing is, like, Patek does these kind of muted colors, like blue, like a muted gray blue and a muted olive green. I want bombastic. I want bombastic. But yeah, this is a good watch. We'll start with the yellow gold. We'll start with the yellow gold Royal Oak. We've got monochrome. We got articles up the. We can pull up any one of these watches. We can dive into all the details. But mainly, I want to know your opinion. Your opinion. The link to join the panel is open to AP lovers only. If you're not an AP lover, you're going to give us the wrong opinion. You're going to be like, oh, I don't like these watches. Oh, this is more of the same from AP. There's nothing I could buy here because it's too expensive. I don't want to hear your whining and complaining. You're not in a cheap hobby. It's like if you bought a Ferrari and you complain about the price of the cost of an oil change. Oh, it costs too much to get an oil change. Then you're not a Ferrari owner. Or if you like to play golf or whatever, but it's the balls are too expensive. Oh, the tee times are too expensive. Then don't play golf. You got to pay to play. That's the rule. Pay to play. You want to play in this hobby? You got to pay. I haven't read any of the articles, so I have no idea what the dimensions are or what these things cost. So like, if you wanted to drop in tidbits of information into the chat, do it. If you want to read the articles and drop in the nuggets that you want to cover, we can do it. We can do it that way. AP is not my favorite, even though the Royal Oak makes my list of the top 10 iconic watches of all time. This is an opinion by Watch by Design. I'm looking for a steel integrated bracelet sports watch, but of my top 3, 2 are white gold. Watch by Design, that may be a big mistake. That may be a mistake. You might want to check with me first. Before you do anything, you might want to take advantage of Original OC Consulting Services. We do have a service where we provide advice and consultation on watch purchases. Packages start as low as $5,000 a session. So you might want to reach out to me and we can talk about if that makes sense for you. But I think that sounds bad. You don't want to buy 2 white gold, or even you shouldn't be even considering white gold sports watches. You have to rethink what you're thinking. Be careful. We need to do a collector conversation consultation. Let's see here. We've got Vimal, who is a member. Thank God we got some members flowing in here. Finally. OC is in his Howard Stern phase of the broadcast. Wake up and I think you mean begrudgingly. Is grudgingly a word? I think it's begrudgingly. Grudgingly fire up the laptop. Let me see. Let me check my Funkin' Wagnalls here. Grudgingly means in a reluctant or resentful manner. That's an actual word. And begrudgingly means the same thing. The same thing. Reluctantly or resentfully. Well, but both are true. I am grudgingly and begrudgingly, if those are both words, firing up the stream. We got John D who says $71,000 for the jumping hour. Not a fan of Audemars Piguet overall, but I like this from a variety of options perspective, and I actually like the watch. Thank you, John D. We're up to 11 viewers now. We're up to 11 viewers. For those of you complaining, like, how come AP has such a rich history? They have such great heritage. How come they don't reach back into their vault and pull back an iconic reference and modernize it? And that would be cool. They have so many great dress watches they could do. And then they do it, and then you're like, oh yeah, I don't like that. Get fucked. Get fucked. Listen, of these 88 releases, 86 are Royal Oaks, which is what you guys want. And then there's one jumping hour, and then there's one code. Okay? So they did exactly what you want. Don't complain. They did everything you could possibly imagine. They came out with blue ceramic, dark blue ceramic, midnight blue ceramic, navy blue ceramic. All the blue ceramics are covered. Absolutely covered. Kylo loves it, right? Kylo the pup. Kylo, my pup, loves these releases. Okay, here we go. Watch by Design says, number 1, the Langa Antuna Odysseus blue dial in white gold. Oh, no. Vacheron Constantin overseas ultra thin in white gold. Do you mean the one with the brown dial with the no date? Because that's a vintage one. Number 3, AP 15202 BC. That means white gold. Royal Oak Jumbo extra thin. 18 karat white gold salmon dial. Yeah, listen, you're into these super hype pieces. Super hype pieces. 15202 BC. Jeez, that's not a white gold one. And then you're looking at, so like 4 of these are white gold. Or are you looking at, you're looking at the jumbo with the salmon dial white gold. Crazy. Yeah, you definitely need to take advantage of Original OC Consulting. We got Buckley in the chat. Buckley is a member. Very confusing release. I don't understand the direction. That's because he's not an AP fan. He's not a fan of AP. He doesn't understand the brand. This is very much a bombastic release. It is groundbreaking in many ways. A groundbreaking release to celebrate their 151st anniversary. Very cool. But Buckley is one of these negative Nellies. He's never really happy about anything. He's never, it's like Rolex. Yeah, we get it. Rolex is the best. We get it. There's nobody who's more pro Rolex than OC, right? Nobody who's more pro Rolex than OC. But listen, I think AP has deservedly reclaimed its spot within the top 3 of the Holy Trinity. They're back. And they did stuff like the nerds are going to like they didn't. They kicked out that movement, that the old movement made by Pierre Flagellants. And then they did a new version in house. It's like, we did it in house, so it's better. That's what Teddy Baldassar says. It's in house, so it's good. We've got ZD in the chat. It's good to see ZD. Green 30. So he's a member, by the way, member of the OC channel. Green 37 millimeter gold Royal Oak is 75,700. Sounds like a good deal to me. Price of gold is up. Gold is now topping $7,000 an ounce. I think. I don't know. Just somebody told me. It could be 7,000, could be 3,000. I don't know. What difference does it make? You're not paying for the actual gold. You're paying for the look of gold. And this is a luxurious, beautiful, sporty, elegant, flashy malachite dial yellow gold Royal Oak. Who can complain about that? You certainly can't complain about the price because it's fairly priced, right? These are fairly priced pieces. I mean, I haven't looked at the prices, but I don't have to look at them to know that these are good prices. That's one thing that I think separates me from the rest of the talking heads on YouTube is like, I don't even need to know the prices to know that these are good prices. These are fair prices. And I don't have to look at them. I don't have to do a bunch of research, like opening up articles and reading articles and all that stuff. I want to do the minimal amount of work possible. And by minimal, I mean like I'll just declare that these are good prices without knowing the prices. Fair enough? No, but 75. If that's the actual price of that watch, 75.7 gets a thumbs up from me. I like it. And the 41 millimeter is 81,900, which is good. If you're in a no tax state, if you're in a state with no sales tax, that means the price on this watch is going to be 81,900 with tax because there's no tax. That's a pretty good price. I misunderstood. The two Weichel watches are not in the running for the fact that I want a steel integrated. See my shortlist number 1 above. Okay. I read them. Typing in the chat can be difficult. What's the one thing that's harder than typing in the chat is reading the chat. So, like, bear with me. We're up to 13 viewers, guys. 13 viewers. This is the original OC channel. Breaking news. AP has dropped their 151st anniversary novelties. The first wave of novelties is focused on exactly the watches that you guys wanted to see. New Royal Oaks. So don't complain. They gave you what you wanted. You wanted more Royal Oaks? You got Royal Oaks. Okay? It's what you wanted, right? It's what you wanted. Hey, we got Mr. Tudor to you. He says, yo, cuz, I'm fixing to cop a fat package in June. Get my hands on some straight fire merch and get the whole squad hyped. Word. I feel like I should have used a different voice for this. It sounds strange coming from my Ivy League elitist tone. But no, I'm not gonna read that in any kind of dialect. You're trying to get me in trouble, Mr. Tudor. Do you? Brooklyn says, I love every piece. They are stunning. They're stunning. They're stunning. They are good. Let me look at these. There's not a bad one in the bunch. Not a bad one in the bunch. Brooklyn says, but not the one in the middle. I went out on a limb for you, Brooklyn. I'm like, yeah, all of these are awesome. Then you're like, you fucking pull the rug out from me. Yeah, but not that one. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I went to bat for you, Brooklyn. I'm like, yeah, every one of these releases is awesome. And then you're like, but not that one. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. OC will not inquire about a single AP release this year. Does that have to be true? I mean, does that have to be, if that's true, does that mean that they didn't knock it out of the park? Buckley, this is a Buckley, by the way, member of the OC channel. If you're listening in your car or just listening while you work, that's a comment from Buckley. OC will not inquire about a single AP release this year. Well, so far, this is the first wave. Am I going to request any of these? Probably not. He's right. He's right about that. But does that mean that these aren't good releases? You know, just because they're not right for me, that doesn't mean that it isn't the right thing for the brand. Right? We've got D Wood who says Buckley just trying to determine the direction. That's a good word, trying to. Yeah, that's I learned about this this word the other day, trina. It's a combination of trying to. It's like trying to, and it's like trina. It's very easy to say. I'm going to start using it, incorporating that into my formal vocabulary. Trina. Vimal says Melania was mesmerized. Was she? Melania, maybe in her new memoir, Melania was mesmerized by the Vacheron complication at Watches and Wonders. Went back and got the team to compete, and they came back. Oh, I think Vimal's referring to Ilaria. EPC or CEO Ilaria Resta was mesmerized by the Vacheron complication at Watches and Wonders, and she went back, got the team to compete, came back with a jump hour. Well, maybe she was inspired by Cartier or Nico Leonard, or maybe she looked back in the back catalog, and maybe they have a watch that looks like this, right? I don't know. The New York AP game is easy. It's easy, says Andy Lewis. The boutique is closed for the time being. That's right. You'll save $200 on scones this year. That's right. Blueberry scones, by the way. There's an oversupply of blueberry scones because the AP boutique in New York City is closed. Blueberry scone sales have taken a nosedive. Taken an absolute nosedive. Let's see. I'm going to pull up one of these models soon, and we'll go through all the details. We might go through a whole bunch of them. You guys don't want to hear me talk, ramble about this release. You guys want to know all about the quirks and features, right? OC, have you seen the pictures of the new AP Tokyo store? No, I have not been there. I have not been to the new AP Tokyo store. They have an AP lab in Tokyo that they opened, right? Let me see here. Yeah. AP Tokyo lab. Is it worth showing? I mean, do you really think it's so incredible? Let me see here. I mean, it's a store. It's a store like all the other stores. It's not that exciting. I'll pull up a picture. Let me see here. Oh yeah, like the outside of the building is kind of cool. Let me see here. No, this is. I don't think it's that big of a deal. When I go to Tokyo, I'm sure the AP people will invite me there. Okay, let's see, chat. Buckley's taking over the show. Buckley's now in charge of the creative direction. He's now directing the chat to please call out which piece you are excited about that you will make an appointment request and buy. I'm curious. Keep in mind, nobody here will get the 41s or jumbo, so don't try it. So in other words, like of all the releases that are here, if you eliminate the ceramic and the perpetuals and the gold pieces and the royal oaks and the open works, if you just remove the malachite, of all the new pieces that they've introduced, okay, that you're excited about, remove all the desirable ones and put aside the yellow gold, put aside malachite, open worked, put aside ceramic, put aside perpetual calendars, put aside watches with new movements, new calibers, put aside movements, watches that are new. Tell me which ones are you interested in? If you preclude or exclude all of the ones that you won't be able to get as your first piece, which ones are you demanding that AP sell you immediately? I don't get it. I mean, Buckley is like, it's like, why do the pizzas have to be available to you in order to be good? You know, maybe you're not the right kind of AP customer. Do you agree with Buckley that there's nothing here for you? I don't know. But listen, let's type in the model that you love in the chat, and Buckley will grill you about it. The Dubai expat says, when do you buy your first code 1159, OC? I'll tell you this. They have a lot of good code 1159s. I saw one that sold on Moda last night for $16,100. Who's opposed to having a code? A code is a great watch. It's a great watch. The question is, do you want to be on a journey buying a bunch of watches? Is AP has to be your favorite brand if you want to be on that journey. And I'm not sure if AP is my favorite. Of the top 5 brands in the Holy Trinity, I think AP could be number 3, but I've got Rolex and Patek above it. So the one on the top right is a great looking watch. With the new perpetual movement. I don't like the strap, but I like that watch. Will that be my first code? I don't know. I like the Star Wheel too. Star Wheel's good. Will I buy it? Probably not. I'm just being honest. I'm probably not going to buy it. Most of you guys aren't going to buy it either, but there's nothing wrong with that. You're not an AP enthusiast. Okay? Why AP is catering to the collectors. Okay, Buckley doesn't like that word. I'm not allowed to say collector. All right, negative. All right, we have Negative Nelson, who is going to join the panel. Negative Nelson is going to tell us everything negative about these releases. Are you ready? Welcome, Negative Nelson, to the show.
You really wanted the catfish today?
I really wanted people who could understand why these releases are so great.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I mean, listen, people said, can they go back to their back catalog and find something historic that's like kind of dressy and elegant and
Nobody
plastic?
said that.
Everybody said it. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's saying it. They're saying,
what? A bunch of fucking Breguet Patek people that can't get a Royal Oak are like, really?
Hey,
you should go back before the Royal Oak. Oh yeah, let's go dig a watch out from when the company almost went out of business because they couldn't sell any watches. Because that worked out so well the first time. Bring the millinery back. That was so good too.
They're damned if they do. Damned if they
not.
don't.
They're just doing weird shit. Like, okay. Right here, top left, you can't get it. Malachite, you can't get it. Diver, what's different about that blue? I don't know. A shade lighter? Blue white dial. Why? The blue dial is way better. That white dial is weird. It looks ugly. It looks like I don't even know what the Detroit Lions. I don't know what to call that. It's ugly. Then how about the fact they took my watch and they're like, we're gonna inject a little mint green in there. And we're going to keep your watch. We're not going to retire your watch. We're going to have both next to each other. And the difference in color is 1 degree. That makes a lot of fucking sense. Oh, how about the jumbo? You can't even get a regular jumbo. They want you to buy 4 watches before you get a regular jumbo. What are you going to do with an open work jumbo? $1 million spend? And the code, nobody's buying the code open work. Let's just be honest. What are you gonna do? You're not buying shit. No one in the chat's buying shit.
It sounds like you want a steel Royal Oak 41 in a different color dial. Yeah, it sounds like you want to come up with 3 new colors for a steel Royal Oak 41, and that's your idea of a successful launch.
No, I would have liked to see them do some better entry level codes, some better 41 Royal Oaks, some better offshores. They didn't do anything with the offshore. They're just rubbing this. They're taking this blue Nuit ceramic and they're just rubbing it all over everything. Now we got 5 blue Nuit ceramic watches to choose from. Oh, and by the way, you can't have 3 of them. Okay. What good does that do me? Yeah. Good luck with that. You're gonna need $1.5 million, 2 million to spend before they sell you one of those. Not getting that. Next. Beautiful, awesome watch. Not getting it. Next.
Yeah, but isn't just because it's difficult to get, does that mean that? Okay, so you want them to focus more on entry level pieces, to have a better mix of entry level pieces to make the brand more accessible to people who don't want to spend $100,000 on a watch every time.
No, right now they have a problem. 99 out of 100 people come in and say, I want to steal Royal Oak. They have to say, we can't sell you steel Royal Oak. You have to buy a code or an offshore first. Okay, so give me some good codes and offshores to choose from. You gave me a fucking black diver with a little bit of Miami pink in it. What am I going to do with that?
But they have 30, is it 38 millimeter Royal Oak chronographs now. You can get that as your first piece.
I don't have a fucking girl wrist. I don't wear 38 millimeter Royal Oaks. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably a better size for most men, but I just feel spicy today.
It's okay.
38's a good size for the majority of people. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. 38 chrono looks great on the majority of people. But problem with AP is they don't sell it like that. If you're a man, you get a 41. Unless you petition to have a 37 or a 38. You know that, OC. If you say nothing, they're going to sell you a 41.
What the thing is, the 38 is it could be positioned as a smaller men's wristwatch, but also a women's big wristwatch.
Yeah, but they're not going to position it like that. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. You know they're not going to do that.
There's nothing. I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong because I haven't really researched it. I have no idea what this watch is about, but I will say it looks good. This is the new 38 millimeter chronograph. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is in pink gold.
That's a nice watch.
It's a nice looking watch.
And that's a charcoal dial, not black.
Charcoal dial, charcoal color, not fired with actual charcoal. Kingsford was not involved in the creation of this watch. It's got the new movement. Okay, so like people were complaining, like, I don't want it, the Johnny Flageolet movement in an AP. It's not becoming. Teddy Baldassar says, hey, you should only buy in-house movements. So now they worked hard and they developed a new
Teddy
in-house.
Baldassar. Nobody at AP is listening to what Teddy Baldassar has to say.
He said, listen, guys, only buy watches with in-house movements. That's what he said. And the whole entire global watch community shifted its way of thinking away from Sellita and ETA movements and towards in-house calibers. Yeah. That's what happened. And so that made the previous version of this watch completely undesirable. And now they have a new movement. See? Okay, so they got steel, 38 steel, blue. Can't complain about that. The proportions look good. It's got round pushers, which is the same shit.
I'm eating a bunch of protein because I'm trying to get jacked, OC. I'm not trying to talk watches.
Talking watches is boring and unhealthy. Completely unhealthy.
Yeah, if you could fit into the 38, which means as a male, your wrist is less than 7 inches. Or if you're a woman, great day. If you wear 41 Royal Oaks and 41 codes and 43 offshores, nothing happened today at all.
By the way, Kino Pravda, whoever Kino is, says it's not a flyback chronograph. That's a good point. See, I wouldn't have ever read this article, so I wouldn't. And Hodinkie's not going to tell you that, or Monochrome. They're not going to tell you, by the way, this isn't a flyback chronograph. They're going to fucking conceal it. They're going to hide it from you because they don't want you to know. Well, Kino did the research, and apparently it's not a flyback. Does that change your opinion?
I don't give a fuck.
No, but no one cares. No one cares. Flybacks break easier. You know, their chronographs aren't super reliable. Anyway, it's going to be in
jump
service.
hour bullshit is 34 millimeters. You know how small that is? That's like a small Cartier tank.
Comment for you. Can you please read this from one of our great followers, PG, who's also a member?
Yeah. PG wants to look like a transvestite. That's his problem. What are you going to do with a 34 millimeter square watch like a Cartier tank? You think you look like Muhammad Ali? You know, everyone uses that picture of Muhammad Ali. You're not. And if Muhammad Ali was here today, he'd have a 41 Royal Oak. Sorry.
It's fine. Now, though, I mean, people are really, really enamored by that piece. So let's see if we can find a good.
It's 34 millimeter.
And your point, it's rectangular, like a.
You ever try on Diego's Tortu? It's smaller.
It's called the Neo Frame Jumping Hour. It does look like a bathroom scale. I will give you that.
It looks like a bathroom scale. It's 75 grand or whatever. And it's tiny.
It's tiny, but the lug to lug probably looks pretty good.
No, it probably
Let's see
doesn't.
if we-
It probably looks like a tiny little
See, look. There's an old version. See that?
Yeah,
It's
that's
vintage.
great. Yeah.
It's vintage inspired. It's Art Deco.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they. How come they don't have any pictures
They
on
did.
a guy's
Go up.
wrist
Go up.
all the way up?
No, it's in the. I think I saw something. Go up.
Well, monochrome doesn't.
What are you doing?
On a wrist. You
Yeah,
fuck.
go down. You missed it. Right there.
That's it.
That's what
I
they
thought
did.
I thought that was the vintage one.
That's a
Jeez.
blurry image on a very small wrist where they're hiding the wrist and putting the hand in the pocket. This is what I mean. It's over.
Let's see if we can find a picture. AP jumping hour. Let's see if we can find a new one. Monochrome. Let's see if Revolution and Hodinkee have some better images. Actually, someone wearing it on the wrist. I don't think so. 71,200 seems like a bargain.
The good news is if you buy that, you go straight to the front of the line.
How do you know this won't be extremely difficult to get? How come what makes you think you don't have to buy a few codes and offshores in order to be even to get in a position to request this?
I mean, where are you wearing this watch?
I don't know. That's a good question for PG. PG, where are you wearing this? Jump on the panel here. Let's do this. See,
PG's gonna wear it to the fucking Amish roundup.
Link for PG in the chat. He's an actual AP enthusiast. He actually knows about the guy has 2 Gerald Charles, so he knows all about these kinds of timepieces. Okay. Let me do this. Let me go to this article from Revolution, and we can. I mean, here is a very nice picture of the old one.
Oh God!
Come on,
that's
pretty good.
No, it's not. That thing sucks.
That's the one from which it was inspired back in 1929, the year of the stock market crash. Does that mean that the stock market will crash again in 2026 with the release of this watch? I'm not predicting that. So it is now 10:07, according to this watch. It's easy to read. You can easily tell the time. That's a good benefit, right? It's 10:07. The new Neo Frame Jumping Hour, a graphic aperture display, a new automatic movement, and a little-known 1929 reference provide the framework for AP's latest design-led watch. That's right. They're leading with design. Buckley. They're going back into the vault, and they're pulling out something cool.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'd like to see it on someone's wrist, other than that weird, blurry shot of the Asian girl wearing it. But this looks. I like the case looks good, especially the side of the case. How they did those long striations. Check it out. Let me see if I can.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. No, it looks like a whoop. It looks like a whoop strap.
What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that term. What's
a whoop strap? The whoop strap is like it's like one of those bracelets that people wear to track their heart rate, their sleep, all that. This thing looks like a luxury whoop strap.
Let's see. We've got.
What is with that strap?
Yeah, the strap is
tire treads.
Yeah, it continues like the vertical theme of the watch. By the way, this is an onyx dial. What kind of dial is this? Does anybody know? Let me see here. The dial stops behaving like a surface waiting to be filled. Once the hands disappear, the space has to do more work. Let's see. Where the 1929 watch used metal, the Neo frame, which is the new version, replaces it entirely with a black PVD treated sapphire crystal. 2 apertures are cut directly into it at the 12 and 6 o'clock. The hour indication at 12 jumps instantaneously, while the trailing minutes advance continuously on a rotating disc shown through an arc-shaped aperture at the 6. So it is a black PVD treated sapphire crystal. Got it? That's new and innovative. 71,000. Listen, like some of these special watches, like the 222 and this, and watches from Louis Vuitton, they're just expensive. What do you want me to say? I mean, they're expensive. Rose is in the chat. What's up, Rose? He's a member of the show. We got Not the Pope. We got Not the Pope, who's a member of the OC channel here. Who else do we have? Let's see. We got Green Shroom in the chat. That guy does crazy streams. The strap is very ugly on this one. Okay. Let me see. I have another picture that shows the full strap here so you can get the idea. Check this out here.
You think AP is worried that crypto is dropping like no tomorrow?
I think all brands should be worried if people are financially hesitant. If people are hesitant about the economy or about their finances, these luxury brands, all of them, need to worry.
I don't think people over at Vacheron are worried about the crypto bros, but AP might be.
Strap is very ugly, Rose says. Okay, I mean,
that's something this watch is something that Epstein would wear. Just an Epstein watch.
Epstein, to his credit, didn't have any. I mean, to AP's credit, maybe Epstein wasn't a fan of AP. We have the list.
But he would have this. Epstein would have this watch for sure.
I'm not sure if that's a ringing endorsement or not. I don't think so. I think that's a negative, based on your tone.
I would hope that it's a negative.
Oh my God, you guys are funny. And the dial looks like it's piano black, which is ugly and cheap looking. Listen, if Rolex comes out with a black onyx dial, people go, "This is the best dial in the world." If AP comes out with something that's piano black, it's the worst. I'm sick of the double standards, Buckley. I'm sick of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy knows no bounds.
I just don't I don't hate the releases. I just don't understand the direction. Like, what were they trying to achieve here? I don't get it. Nothing is like based on what they discontinued, what they have out. I just don't understand who's going to come in and buy this stuff. I see women. I see that they're clearly going after women. But even this green malachite, whatever, like if you're $500,000 deep with AP, you're gonna waste your allocation for that instead of
ceramic. What I mean,
I don't know, something. I don't know. I think the John Mayer 2.0 is a better looking watch.
Let me see if I can pull up the
Have you ever tried on a yellow gold Royal Oak?
I cannot say that I have. No.
I have. It was a yellow gold Chrono 41. The yellow is very yellow.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't love that one. I don't like the ombre They have like a yellow gold ombre too. I think in the 41 size. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
not. It's Rolex yellow gold is much better, but AP kills everybody with rose gold. Their rose gold is amazing. But look at the diver, that blue diver.
Mhm.
I don't remember the old one. I think it's darker. But was that like what's the difference? Is that is making it a shade lighter gonna draw in more people? I don't think so.
Okay, let's check it out. They've got, I think, 5 new divers. So let's
Yeah, it's
check them out.
a little late on the whole Tiffany blue thing. A little late.
So we got black with Tiffany with I don't want to say Tiffany. It's turquoise blue.
Yeah, a little late. A little late.
And then and then they've got green, gray, and blue, and they've got something with pink.
I don't understand the pink one because I would hope this watch comes with a secondary rubber strap that's the same exact pink as that.
I
So
sure
at
would
least
hope.
I don't think so because I went through the site. I don't see anything about that on there. And then what the fuck, dude? What's with my watch? Why would they so instead of getting rid of mine, which is that watch, literally the
Mhm.
same watch, they injected it with a little bit more green. Like they're like, hey, let's put a little bit of emerald green in there. Let's if we're at if 5 is taupe and forest green is 10, let's make it a 7. Why? And why would you keep my watch on the site? Why wouldn't you retire mine? I don't understand. And this fucking white with blue is atrocious. That is a terrible combination.
Hmm. So these are the 2 new 43 millimeter offshores. One gets the what they call the blue nuit treatment, and the other one is in a different color, smoked green dial with beige and black subdials. Let me know if you want me to pull up any of these like full screen. I'm happy to do it. So I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna
would just go to
go.
the I just go to the AP website. And you could
I'm gonna
scroll
look
through the
Royal Oaks or
listings.
offshores. Offshores.
Well, that's I mean, I hate to be that guy, but you should go to offshore first because that's what people in the chat can actually get if they walked into AP today and made an appointment. You're not going to get those jumbos, so there's no point even. I mean, what do you think you're gonna? Oh, I really like the open work jumbo. Oh, okay. Yeah,
All right, let's scroll down. Hopefully they have all of these. Okay, so
that looks hideous. Look at that blue. That looks fucking hideous with the
you
white.
don't like it, huh?
No, no. Especially when it's next to the one they just came out with. Like, go to the regular blue one. You go to the next line. Or maybe the line after that.
Yeah, that one looks
That
better.
is so much better. Now look at my watch. Right next to it, right in the middle, and scroll up to the next line to the green. What
Yeah.
the fuck are we doing? I don't
Yours
hate the
looks.
watch. I understand. Like I love green taupe earth tones. That's my thing. You know that, OC. I like olive green and all that.
Yep.
But if like you got rid of the black steel, you got rid of the navy titanium, you got rid of the gray titanium. The only watch left from that release in 2021 is mine in taupe. But you brought back a watch that is so similar, and you got rid. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't like the new thick sub rings. So the one on the left is an old one. The two on the one in the middle is new. So you can see like the real thick rings in the subdials. Whereas yours, I like way better. I like way better.
I mean, I understand people like green, but think about this, right? You have Blue Nuit limited edition. You have the
Mhm.
taupe already existing. So you do that green, and then you go up another line, right? Go up another line. You have a fucking forest green, and now a new Blue Nuit white. It's like the same shit across. I don't understand. I don't understand the thinking here. I hope they do another wave with like 3 or 4 more offshores that are, you know, that is terrible. That is fucking
Oh,
terrible.
64,400. This is one of the new. What do you think of the bracelet though? that new. It looks like they took the one from the code 1159 and they developed one for this one.
Well, the other blue one has the same one.
Same
But
thing.
it's the same watch. They for whatever reason they put an off-white dial on it. I don't.
Beige. They call it beige. So let's follow. If AP calls it beige, let's call it beige. So beige rehot and beige dial.
I don't like. See, here's the thing with the offshores. The ones that all the ones they just discontinued, except for mine. That whole family of offshores, the colors that they used, you could wear almost any color because they were neutrals, and you could put on the offshore and you'd be all right. You put this watch on with an olive t-shirt, a black t-shirt, or any shirt, right? Let's just say any color, brown, olive, black. It's gonna look like shit because the blue has turquoise in it, and then you're dealing with a beige dial. What are you gonna match this with? Navy? White? You're gonna spend 65 grand on an offshore to match it with a white shirt only? What are we doing? This watch stinks.
Okay, so you're not a fan. Not a fan.
No, I
of
hate
that
it.
one.
I hate it.
Let's go. Okay, forget the 43s. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and let's go down to the new ones that they introduced that are smaller. They're right. There's the divers.
No, they're 42, same size.
42, but they're okay. The offshores are 43. These are 42. The divers. So the new ones are, I guess, this one in the middle of black with pink is new, and then we've got
okay.
What? All right. What?
No.
Yes.
No. This is how stupid this is. Go up a line.
Sure.
Okay. You see the blue? That's the old
The one on the right.
Go down.
The one on the right.
Go down.
Yeah.
That blue is new. Why?
It's the new darker blue. There's blue, there's dark blue, navy blue. We've got midnight blue. We've got dark blue. We're hopping on the blue bandwagon.
I don't fucking understand. I don't.
The other blue didn't work. The other blue. What's not to understand? This one doesn't work. This is not.
It works
the
better.
Right blue.
It's a better color.
This is a new blue. What's not to understand? This is a brand new blue.
Honestly, I have the brightness down on my phone. It looks the same. I can't see a difference. I know there's a difference because I looked at it on the desktop.
It's completely different. This is a revolutionary new blue, Buckley.
I don't understand what we're doing here. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm in the middle of a party. I think someone roofied me. I don't know where I am at the party. I don't know how I got here. I just want to go home, OC. I can't figure it out.
I don't know if you're fucking trolling me or what. These are like monumental changes they're making to the lineup. They went from an old, not loved blue to a completely different blue Nuit that Ilaria says, listen, this old blue, fucking idiot Benny Hanna fucked up. He couldn't get the fucking ceramic color right. It's not even the right blue.
Okay, so now we have 6 divers. We're okay with having 6 AP offshore divers in 42. Good luck selling those. I mean, I get look, okay. All right. You live in a nice place, okay? It gets warm. You like LA, Arizona, Florida, Texas, wherever the fuck, right? South of France, I don't know. And you want a fun watch. Make a lot of money, you want a fun watch. You go to AP and you walk out with the Tiffany dial, the Tiffany diver here, right? I get it. It's going to look cool. But are you going to do that 2 or 3 times in the offshore lineup? No. No, you're not. I just don't get it. I'm trying to figure it out. I love the offshore. I'm really pissed off they didn't do anything with the code at all.
Oh, but they did. I mean, not yet. Don't worry. They're gonna introduce the other stuff later. This is the first wave. I mean, listen, they came out with new. Let's hold your horses a little bit. Hold your horses. They came out with 3 new divers. Okay. They came out with the dark blue.
What is the difference in the blue? I want to see them.
It's a darker blue. It's not a blue green anymore. It's now a blue.
No, that's slightly green.
Darker blue. It's a darker blue.
No. Okay. The new one has green in it. The one above is darker. That's the new one. See the one above, the darker blue?
All right.
This is new.
32,900. Sporty 42 millimeter pairs a deep teal dial. See, this is deep teal with pink gold accents showcasing the collection's commitment to creative expression and technical performance. Okay, so this has, that's weird. It has rose gold
The
hands.
green one has that too.
Okay. So yeah,
I actually like a little bit of rose gold in there.
Look at that. See, you're warming up to it. Look at that. A little bit of rose gold.
I love the Offshore lineup. Look at my fucking photo.
This is a diver. This is a diver. So okay, so let's. I mean, I don't want to give a lot of airtime to the old one, but I'll pull up the old one just so you can see it. This one is rubber strap,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the kind of the blue gray. Oh, this doesn't have the rose gold. This one doesn't have the rose gold. Okay, so they changed it a little bit. I mean, they changed it. Boom. This is the old, and this one is the new one. Boom. Okay. Old, new. 32,900. By the way, the price went down. The price went down. Breaking news. The old one, check it out.
Yeah, why is that?
33. Listen, they're listening. They're listening. Times are tough.
No, it's ceramic knobs.
33,600 for the old one, and in a move that's designed to reward the watch enthusiast consumer, we've now got 32,900. So there you go. You got a price break on top of it.
I think I'd get the Tiffany one.
Okay, so let's pull that one up here.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Let the record reflect that the views and opinions expressed by Negative Nelson do not represent the opinions of the Original C channel or Original the Brand LLC. So we've got, let's see what they call it here. Turquoise dial, turquoise highlights. It is a steel watch, steel diver, black dial with turquoise highlights. Okay, it's not exciting to me.
No, none of it's really that exciting.
14.2 thickness. That's an absolute non-starter for me. And what's the price on this puppy?
It's not up on the screen. You're not sharing.
Oh, duh. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thanks for producing. There we go.
33 grand. 36 out the door.
Yep.
It's a fun watch.
It's a fun watch. It's a fun watch.
Fun watch. Fun watch. Great watch.
It's a fun summer watch.
You could put that on white. Put it on black. I don't know why you would put it on black. Seems like a waste, but
no, I mean it would match that dial. It would be good to mix it up. You get three really good strap choices with this one. You got your white, you got your black, and you got your turquoise. And comes with the rubber strap with the pin buckle. And let's see if they show you any other changes. Nope, nothing. Nothing.
No.
You're gonna get one friggin' strap, and you'll wait months to buy another one.
They should give you two, but they don't tell you what the second color is. I bet it's not even white. That's fucked up. I bet you it's black.
Yeah.
Go to the pink one. Fuck this watch.
All right, let's go to the pink one. This is.
I hope and pray. I hope and pray that when you open that box, there's a second strap that is that pink color.
32,900, same price as the other ones. All three of these new divers have the same price, 32,900. This is stainless steel with a black dial with what they call vibrant pink accents. You've got
Again, I tell you that, OC.
Mhm.
I hope when you open that box, there is a pink strap that matches that pink.
And if there isn't,
If there isn't, I don't know what they're thinking. Don't know what they're doing.
it has an interchangeable white rubber strap with a pin buckle. Is that enough? No. They should really, really.
The whole point of wearing these fun divers is you're someplace that's very sunny. It's it's the beach watch. They're gonna film another ice cream ad on the beach, right?
Yeah. Question: when they say it's interchangeable, does that mean it's easily interchangeable, or it
Quick
just
release.
means that this has quick release? The diver has quick release.
Yeah,
It does. It
yeah,
doesn't look like it should, but I guess it
it
does, huh?
does. Mm-hmm.
What comes off the rubber and the two end links?
Yeah.
And then when you buy another strap, it comes with two end links on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. It's actually amazing technology. It works. It's incredible how fast it works.
See, look, Dubai expat. The new blue is much nicer. See, and it's a revolutionary change in the color.
I don't know if it's revolutionary. I don't. I still don't see. He's Dubai expat. He's walking around Dubai. Like, this shit all makes sense in Dubai, especially these divers. These divers are probably gonna sell like hotcakes. But I mean, who's buying these at the ass?
Who's buying what? Sorry, you broke up. 2 seconds.
Who's buying these in New York or Aspen or any of those boutiques?
Yeah, they're
I
not
don't
real.
know.
These are not metropolitan watches. Fair enough.
No, they should go to collectors, but we know they're not going to be limited watches. They're probably going to do a 3-year run of them, right? I
Yeah,
just
they're
if
changing.
you
They're
if it
changing the
comes with the
colors.
pink if it comes with the pink strap, it'll do well because it's different, right? I can already think of 2 or 3 people we know OC that will buy it. Or maybe if they didn't buy it, if it was given to them, they'd wear it a lot. But if it's white and black, I don't know. Really, I don't get it.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Okay, and you definitely do. Just to recap, you definitely do not like this one.
I hate that.
It's full ceramic, so the bezel and the case.
I know, but it already exists with the blue dial. It looks 1,000 times better. I don't understand this.
So the one that you do like is the one that already exists, which I go down, I go up a line, down a
Yeah.
line, down 2 lines. The one on the left here, and it is more. I have to agree, 64,400 for the new one, and the previous one.
Well, this is old. This does have a steel case, so that's different, right? The other case is ceramic, but
But it looks better. It actually looks better.
it looks way better. And they make a
It's
ceramic beast. They make the full ceramic beast in the same blue. Like, it's a lot of the same color in the offshore lineup.
This one does look better. The contrast between the case and the bezel is that's what it's all about on this watch, I think. I think to have it all the same monochromatic like this, it doesn't look as good.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. And the black text also doesn't look really good on the Rehot, does it? Is it just me? It just looks fucked up. They're introducing black. It's not good. Yeah, they fucked up.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just it's in there's a whole camp of ugly offshores, This will just kind of float in there.
All right, how much time do you have? Because we're going to go to the Royal Oaks next.
I don't know, 5 minutes? I don't know.
5 minutes to cover the world. That's not going to happen. Hey, Vimal says, what percentage is the question to you, Buckley? What percentage of offshore buyers are journeymen? Which percentage of the people who buy the offshore are on the journey?
Oh, 95%.
95%. That's the world, the AP world according
They
to
won't give you a
Buckley.
Royal Oak if you don't buy. If you have to buy a code or an offshore first, or they will not sell you a Royal Oak unless it's a 37, 38. If you want a 41 millimeter steel Royal Oak, you're not getting it unless you buy one of the other two options first. It's just not happening. They tell you that when you walk in. They tell you that.
All right. Now let's go to the Royal Oak, which is the Star Collection in the AP lineup. Let's see what's new. Nothing on the top line is new. Next line, nothing. Third line, nothing.
That's new.
The one on the left is the full navy blue perpetual and the beautiful blue dial.
Yeah.
Boom. Price on request.
You better have $1 million, $1.5 million in the bag with AP, or you shouldn't even. They're not going to give you this. It might be more. It might be more than that. I don't even know anymore. OC. I hear numbers. People that are on the AP journey to get ceramics, I hear numbers that are like. I mean, I've heard like 4 million from someone. I've heard 3 million. I don't know.
Other than the person that we know that we go to dinners with, there aren't colony people that have gotten full ceramic, right? Like full ceramic Royal Oak.
No,
not a single
you have
one.
to be such a baller with them. You have to have a 7-figure purchase history. I just don't know if it's $1 million, 2 million, 3 million. I've heard all those numbers. I don't know what it is though.
Is there anybody in the chat that's gotten full ceramic, white, black, or blue Royal Oak?
And the
Perpetual
blue is
calendar?
definitely harder than the black.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so we have this one that is new. Let's go back here. The next line, the one all the way on the left, is that new? The titanium with bulk metallic glass?
That's a nice piece. That's a really nice watch. Nice watch.
Nice watch. No price on this one either. This is the new movement, which means everything is done through the crown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty big deal. It has the new movement. It's the new
I think
design.
this watch is awesome. I would love this watch. You better have $1 million in the bag or more. You're not getting it.
It's good. This one features up at the top in that top subdial, the famous 13578 as the date, which is the new, because everything's odd at the top now, and then they had a way to kind of make it work.
Look at
Monday.
The moon, sorry. Look at the moon. The purple and shit looks good.
Yeah, it actually looks like you can see through. It's like a lumen effect there. Like the whole thing is obviously open worked. So in the moon, it's lumen. So the top half you can see, and then the bottom half you can still see through the smoked crystal there. See if we can get a big. Whoa! Come on.
Yeah, incredible. This is the best one. This is the best release. In like the last 2 years, this is the best release. This thing is nuts. But how are you gonna get it? How are you gonna get it?
Why doesn't this just auto repeat? Whoa. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta.
Is this a jumbo or 41?
This is 41.
Okay.
Yeah, 41. It's a titanium with bulk metallic glass bezel, I believe. Let me double check. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. Yep. So it's titanium.
Yeah.
And the bezel and the case back are in bulk metallic glass. It's 41 millimeters. It's 9.5 thin, 50 meters of water resistance. sapphire dial. Let me see if I can pull up a big picture here that you guys can see. I mean, this is a really...
This watch is insane.
This is what it's all about, like being able to see these gears. You see some screws. It's not about legibility, although it's not the worst in legibility department. The moon phase looks really, really good. Let me see here.
You don't need to be able to read it. You don't
Yeah,
need
you
to be able to read it. Nah.
Let me see if I have any other details here about this watch that are important. I don't know the price. Let's see. The sapphire dial is complemented by matching subdials with smoked external tone, 18 karat pink gold hands, and hour markers filled with luminescent material, and black inner bezel, the black Rohit. It's titanium with the case is titanium, and the intermediate links are bulk metallic glass, and the bezel and the case back.
Yeah, this is the most insane thing I've seen in, like, I don't even know. Good luck, though. We'll never see one. I don't even think you'll be able to find someone who has one. We'll see. I don't think you'll find. They're gonna make like 100 of them, and they're gonna go to the Illuminati.
Good luck getting it. Is your theme for today? Let's see.
My whole thing with today, this is what annoys me. If you're at the end, great day, great year, great last year, great the year before, great the year before. But are they thinking about the people that start today that in 20 years have 3 million in spend? What did you do for them today? You haven't done anything for them in years.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
They have these whales that have been with the brand 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. They got millions of dollars in spend that are going to get these incredible watches. Cool. But what about the person who enters today who's like, I can't get a steel Royal Oak. Let me find a code or an offshore I like. What did you do for them today in your release? Nothing. You did nothing.
Yeah, you probably took a step backward on the 43 millimeter offshores, and maybe a step forward on the divers, maybe a little bit. You just offered more choices.
I don't think those divers are serving anybody other than really wealthy people who just want a fun summer watch. What, like, if you're starting a journey with AP, you're gonna start with a Miami pink fucking diver. Like, what's the point of that? That doesn't make any sense. They did nothing with the code. I don't understand that at all.
So I'm going through this Royal Oak section. Nothing changed here in these chronographs at all.
No new colors. Nothing.
Yet. I mean, you never. And nothing changed with these regular ones. We need new dial colors here. Let's see.
So now you're in bullshit land. Like that. These lines are bullshit land. Who cares
crazy.
What you do here?
Yeah. And now we have a new one. Let's check this out. Boom. This is the 15513. It is 41 millimeter. This is not the jumbo. This is the 41 millimeter size. Yellow gold, 18 karat yellow gold, blue, green malachite dial, 81,900. It's not 82,000. You're saving $100. It's only 81,900.
Yeah, but you're talking like they might make 50 of them.
You've got, is that, I wonder if that's a yellow gold rotor that they put on the back to match the yellow gold, or if I would hope so.
It actually looks rose in the photo.
I hope they don't. I hope they didn't give you fucking rose gold. I hope they fucking, like, you know, for 81,900, I hope they gave you a fucking yellow gold rotor.
I honestly find this watch incredibly ugly. I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't like it? Okay, so you don't like it.
Not at all.
Glare-proof sapphire crystal and case. Oh, they put a display case back on it. That's new for AP and the 41 millimeter Royal Oak. Let's see if they have a picture of that. They don't? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, guys. These guys are insane. Who's in charge of the marketing department? All right, hold on. I gotta go to fucking Momochrome if I can find a picture of the case back. So bear with me. Let's see what we got here. Try and find the yellow gold somewhere. Maybe it's on Hodinkee.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here. Want a picture of the yellow gold with the display case back. And these sites are incredibly frustrating.
I don't know. I think the John Mayer 2.0 is nicer.
Momochrome has it. Who has it? Let's see. The Malachite Royal Oak says Ghost of Yiddish Gambino, who probably won't buy this watch, is pure pornography, and it's even less than the 222, meaning it's cheaper than the 222
why is that
gold.
even a point, though? Like, what's the point? Like, it doesn't matter if it's less. You can't get it. It's like, who gives a fuck if it's less money? You can't get it. You can't get any of those watch. Maybe the 222. The 222 of the three is the dog. But it's like, okay, 5811.
Oh, here it is.
What do you got to do? Spend 400 grand on Patek to get one? This, you're going to have to spend, what, 800 grand?
That can't be your argument for every time there's a good watch you say, but you can't get it.
Well, it is. It like what did they do that's great that you can actually get if you have 0 watch, 1 watch, 2 watch purchase, which is most of the people that are in AP.
You realize if you applied the same standard to Rolex, 80% of the population, because they're morons, say, when I walk into Rolex, it's completely empty. You can't buy anything there. They don't have any watches. Well, they don't know how to play the game.
I'm trying to talk to people that have half a brain, not morons.
It's just a different level game with these guys.
Okay, I'll give you an example. The blue ombre white gold date, amazing. You could get it as your first watch. Oyster Flex Daytona chocolate dial, you can get it as your second or third watch. Green bezel sub, second or third watch. They do any new Datejust, first watch. They do any new steel subs, maybe first watch. Explorer 2s, first watch. They do some new Milgausses, first watch. Like, you can do it. These fucking things you're looking at here are museum pieces. You're not going to get them.
Got John Galt in the chat. We've got MC Moz. What's up? I don't know if we still have PG in the chat. We got Not the Pope still. If you're still out there, are you following along with Negative Nelson here? Are you agreeing with him? Here's a shot of the case back. So they did have it. It was I showed it actually. So here it is. There's the case back with looks like the rose gold rotor, but at least it has a display case back. Green malachite with yellow gold. I like yellow gold. But is this ugly? This isn't for me. I wouldn't get this.
If you've tried on a yellow gold Royal Oak, you know that the yellow is very, very yellow. It's not the same as Rolex. Rolex has a much better yellow gold.
Yeah, Rolex, because they do a better job of combining the high polish and the brushed on the Rolex on the date. This looks all brushed. It doesn't look good.
No.
First of all, this is a computer generated image. Doesn't even look anything like what the actual watch is going to look like. All right, let's go back to the Royal Oaks. Boom. We're back to. I'm navigating the site. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we've got the anniversary RD5 there. We've got some gem set pieces. Now we're into the jumbos. There's no new jumbos, right? Or is there?
If this is my point, OC, if a steel jumbo is a 5th watch at AP, what is the point of talking about a skeleton jumbo that just came out?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about the
This is
open watch.
cool. If you like the 38.5 Chronos, they did a good job. Cool. Nice.
All three of these are new. All three of these. So these, the one on the left is pink
Yeah.
gold. Then you have pink gold with diamonds. Then you have the steel.
That's gonna be killer. That's gonna be a great watch. If you can, I mean, if you wear 38.5, the pink gold with the gray dial is gonna be fantastic.
Well, since you mentioned that one specifically, I'll go to that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, these prices, Buckley. Okay. I mean, I'm saying I'm doing the same thing that I said that people shouldn't do, and that is complain about the prices, because I mean, these are astronomically high prices. 84,500 for a watch. What are these guys smoking? I mean, seriously? They got to be out of their mind. Okay, so it has the new caliber. It's in-house. Teddy Baldazar told us in-house is better. So they did in-house. And they did a sapphire case back. So let's check it out. Okay, so let's check. Okay, here's the picture.
It's nice. Really nice.
Did the old one, the old 38, have round pushers like that? Like a hexagonal looking,
I don't know.
And then a round button. Like, guys, let me know in the chat if that's always the way they did it on the 38s, or if that's a new look where they have a polished center pusher there. And there's the new case back. The movement's a little small. It's small, but it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, it's an actual in-house movement. Can't complain. Ooh, now that's a good looking shot. The tapisserie design is what really makes a Royal
Okay,
Oak
here's the complaint. It's fucking 2:00 East Coast time. This shit released in Switzerland at what time?
It came out like probably midnight Switzerland time. Okay. So it's been out for.
Why is there no videos on the internet of what these things actually look like in the flesh? Like, where's the fucking media attention? What
they didn't do?
I gotta look at these shitty generated images and make a fucking choice on $100,000, $200,000 watch. Like, where? Like, did you do no media? Were you too busy spending money on fucking gems in a haunted house again?
I don't know for sure. I think from what I heard that they might be doing they might be doing like a VIP road show in February, and they're going to show all the VIPs, the people who can actually afford this shit, these watches in person and on the wrist soon. So I don't know why there aren't YouTube videos.
Why the fuck are there not videos of every single watch out today so I can go to YouTube and I could see what they look like? That's unacceptable.
That's a lot of tire kickers and a lot of lurkers looking at videos. You know, they don't need it. They don't need that.
Yeah, that's their mistake. They think they don't need it. That's the big that's the grand mistake that all these brands mean, including Mr. Terry Stern over there. They think they don't need it. It's like, okay, your watches, a bunch of your watches are selling for fucking 60% off on the secondary market, but you don't need it, right?
This is a good looking picture. They did a good picture. Is that good? Isn't that okay? Let's see what else about this watch we can find out. 18 karat pink gold, 38 millimeter case, 11.1. That's good. I'm glad it's thinner. It's on the thinner side, thinner than a Daytona. Daytona is 11.9.
Oh, this is way better than a Daytona. This is way better than a Daytona.
I like the color combination on this one, the pink gold with that. Would you call it graphite dial? What's the name of this dial here?
Actually, OC, this would be a great watch for you.
That's very expensive.
I know, but you have a lot of weird gold shit that's ugly sitting in a safe that you could trade in and get this.
Did I get rid of it?
Yeah, you can get rid of it. You don't need a Texan, all right? Like, let's be honest. This would be a great watch for you.
Gray grand
Great watch
dial.
for you.
Gray. So they're calling this dial gray. I like it. It's the good contrast on this one. 3-blade folding clasp with the traditional.
This might be the best OC watch I've ever seen released.
Pink gold. Am I a pink gold guy? Yeah. I don't know.
Why not?
See, so this is there are watches for us.
For you. I said very clearly before, if you're in the 37, 38 camp or you're a woman, great day. For all of us hanging out in 41 world, shit day.
Good picks. Okay, so they did this one. It's 84,000. Now, let's say I'm a more budget conscious guy, but I like the idea of a 38 millimeter chronograph. Boom.
They already had a
It's
38 in blue though. Like, what's the big deal?
yeah, new movement is what they're going to get people with,
Cares?
right?
No. It's
But nobody
definitely
cares.
not. No. Literally, the guy who asked a month ago for this watch, when they sell it to him in a month, he's not even going to know the movement was changed. Nobody's buying AP for the movement.
There's Jem Patek is in the chat, and Mr. Tudor's in the chat. Kino Providence. There's a new skeleton jumbo. Do you want to see this skeleton jumbo? We'll do that one next. We'll do that one next. First, let's check this one out. 43,000. So it's a lot more affordable. It's not like 80 plus thousand. It's deal. They already had it, to Buckley's point. Actually, the rose gold one looks a lot better than this one. This
The
one
rose
just kinda
gold,
looks.
the rose gold for you, because I know your style. I've met with you 50 times at this point. I know what
52 times. 52
Yeah.
times. Mhm.
The rose gold with that gray. That's a fantastic watch, and you can get it. You'll be able to get it.
This is the part of the community called enabling. This is where
No, it's true. It's fucking true. It would be a great watch for you.
we have Curly in the chat. Good afternoon, OC and Buckley Unleashed. And hello, chat. I have upvoted. This is a very, very nice greeting, a very positive greeting. I have to remember to do that. He called me out the other day. He's like, OC, like when you come into my chat, like make sure you like say hi to everybody, be positive, say hello to the chat, start off on a good note. This is an example of how to join a chat, guys. You thought, you come in, you say hello, you say I have upvoted. And he reminds us that Tim G has already allocated the new AP Perpetual Calendar. His picture reveal was incredible. Thank you, Curly, known as Red Hots. Maldives in the chat, member of the channel, says, OC, do not buy unless you reach for the cross. He really wants me to get Patek only. Maldives is like, listen, get Patek only, dude. Don't get AP. Okay. I might have to follow his advice. Negative Nelson, Buckley had to drop off. He might jump back on. If you want to take Buckley's spot on the panel, then jump on. Dubai Expat, get the rose gold AP, OC. The community enabling yet again. OC, state of the collection, a lot of weird gold shit in the safe. Yeah, I do. I have a Texan. I have an Oyster Quartz Day-Date, a 19018, which is actually, because of the price of gold, is worth a lot of money now. I bought it for like $11,000. And I have famously the King Midas. This is probably 200 grams, maybe 220. That's a very heavy watch. Full yellow gold, the Midas. So I've got a lot of. Fuck. Why didn't you guys tell me I didn't look good? The fuck? Yeah, I've got some weird gold shit in the safe. But gold is hitting 12,000 an ounce from what I read on Newsmax. Newsmax told me that gold is headed to 12,000 an ounce. So gold is good. Gold is great. But yeah, I have some weird gold shit. I got three. I was on a call the other day. They're like, who in this group has all gold watches? I'm like, oh shit, I have three of them. All three yellow gold watches. I have platinum. I have a lot of gold watches. Steel sucks. Get rid of steel. Get rid of steel for 2026 and move up to gold and platinum and ceramic and titanium. I'm waiting to see this young, diverse crowd having fun on the beach. Yeah, fun on the beach with ice cream. Next up, we're going to go to, there's a new open work. An open work. Let's go here. Let's check out the new open worked. It's a 39 millimeter open worked. Is it the one on the left, the titanium one, or a different one? Or is it the yellow gold one? I think it's the yellow gold one. Guys, let me know in the chat. Let me see here. Let me go to, I'm going to go to Hodinkee. Let me start at monochrome. Maybe they'll help me out. Give me a little bit of inside info. 162. I'll go here. Check this out. This is very monochromatic. I don't like it. What do you guys think of this one? Not a fan. Let's see here. Let me pull it up on the AP website. Guys, there's a lot of chats, so like my apologies if I'm not following you guys in the chat. Highlight your comment if you really want me to see it. Here it is. It is this one. It is titanium. Titanium, 39 millimeter. That's the jumbo size, which is kind of weird that they call 39 jumbo, but 41 is normal. It's titanium with bulk metallic glass. And it's open work. It's the open worked. So let's see if they give us some nice, big, fat, luxurious pictures. Here we go. It's a little, it's thin, 8.1 millimeters. It's just like a lot of, I mean, I like the rubies. You can see the rubies. Blackened, there's like blackened indices there. And the rehaut is kind of plain looking. The rehaut is little plain. You got bulk metallic glass in the intermediate links. All right, so here are the pictures. Here we got the pictures. I've never really, it's just plain, guys. I'm not loving it. Jean Patek, you asked me to bring it up, so what do you think? What do you think? The sun never sets on Tim G's empire. It's an empire of non-existent watches, non-existent homes, non-existent boats, and no real girlfriends. But that's okay. 933. Oh, it's air cooled. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says, this is a brand that makes what, 50, 60,000 watches a year? Yeah, that's true. It's about 50,000. They're going up. They're trying to go up to 60,000. And there are 1 million people that would want one. So realistically, there are tons of normies who can't even get a code. That's a good point. Like you should be able to, if you're just any kind of normal person with a decent bank account, be able to get a code. But a lot of people can't because they don't know how to play the game. Hey, got Speedy Hernandez in the chat. What's up, Speedy? Oops, I shouldn't have pulled that one up. Hopefully you didn't read that one. Yeah, Speedy, I'm just gonna remove that comment. Thank you, though. I love you, Speedy. Jem Patek says it's boring. Stick with Patek. Maybe Buckley's right. At the end of the day, bro, it's about what watches are you actually going to request and buy. And if the answer is nothing, then they did nothing. Right? I had just got a text message that Ilaria and her team are watching. It's I think it's 8 o'clock. It's late at night, Geneva time, and they are tuned into YouTube. So let me do this. I know she's probably not going to do it, but here's a link for Ilaria. I know the team is watching. If you want to make news, listen, let's do an interview. Let's do a live interview. Link for Ilaria or one of her representatives to jump on the stream. If you guys want to join the panel, click on the link pinned at the top of the chat, not this one. Okay? We're Team Ilaria here, guys. We're Team Ilaria. Okay, so let me ask you guys in the chat, are there any other APs you want me to pull up? Because there's other breaking news. I'll get back to AP in a second, but I do want to highlight some other breaking news in the watch world, and that news comes from Patek Philippe from the Cross, and it is true that Patek Philippe, I'm going to share this real quick, moved a whole bunch of off-catalog pieces into the main catalog. Like here, these hot horology pieces, which are like considered super high-end gem set pieces, have been moved into the main catalog, including these 5990s. We have a trio, actually 4 5990s. We have one with emeralds, one with rubies, one with sapphires, and then we have one up here with diamonds. Okay. And I think that's pretty much, and down at the bottom, we also have these 5723s have been added to the main catalog. Okay. Diamond with the darker dial, and then rubies. These are now part of the main catalog. Okay. And then we've got 5711s, guys. 5711s. They're back in the catalog. These are platinum, though. Super expensive platinum. So here's an example of one. Check it out. This one has the dark dial with sapphire bezel and sapphire indices. And it's only $269,000. $269,000 list price. Okay. Now, that's just a little side note. I wanted to do a side note. And now let's go back to AP where, listen, we have to cover this jumping hour thing, whatever they call it. So let's go to the watches section, and it's called Neo Frame. Let's check it out. Neo Frame jumping hour. So we're going to now learn all the quirks and features of this. This is the kind of watch that captures the imagination of the nerds, right? And we gotta have, listen, in the watch community, there's a lot of collectors that are the nerdy types. Like, oh, look at this. It's rectangular. It looks like a Cartier. It's gonna look super good on my wrist. You know, they want to go to Broadway or to the opera. They're going to check, the ballet or whatever. And this is the watch you wear in New York City to the ballet or to Broadway. It's either Cartier or a JLC Reverso or this. And they're like, hey, and AP's like, hey, why do we want the entire feminine community of people going to Broadway shows to be wearing solely Cartier and Reversos? Why can't we give them an option too? Right? And that's why AP is not taking it lying down. They're like, yep, we're going to jump in. Right? So this is the Neo Frame jumping hour. What can we learn about this watch? It is according to AP, a daring fusion of Art Deco excellence with modern innovation. It revives a historic complication dating back to 1650, where the numbers leap every 60 minutes in place of traditional hands. Incredible. Okay. Let's scroll down, see what we got here. "52-hour power reserve has shock resistance." It's but this is really about the looks, right? It's about the looks more than anything. Blending horological mastery with vintage aesthetics, the Neo-Frame Jumping Hour reimagines 1930s elegance with an entirely novel construction, distinguishable by its pink, gold, and sapphire case adorned with gadroons, and aerodynamic lugs. Its black sapphire dial with dual apertures and bespoke assembly reflects modern craftsmanship completed by a textured calfskin strap for timeless sophistication. Boom. That's it. We got two shots here. And how much was this thing? Where was the price? It was expensive, right? Like $80,000 or something like that. Let's see here. Yeah, boom. Let's pull up the Hodinkee article. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the Hodinkee article. Let me see. Let's pull up a picture of the back. You guys can check out the movement because the nerds want to see the movement. So we'll give them a nice big fat picture of that. Boom. There you go. Hey, look at this. Speedy Horrendous in the chat, joining us from Hawaii, where the weather is way better than it is here. $5 super chat as a non-feminine Cartier and JLC nerd. I take offense to your generalizations, OC. Thank you for your support. Maybe we'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Hold on a second here. Let's fire up the poll. Okay. The what's it called? Neo-Frame? The AP Neo-Frame Jumping Hour is great and appeals to let's see. I'm going to do a few choices here. Hold on a second. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ready? Here are your choices. Okay, here is the question and the choices. Hold on a second. You guys are going to like this poll. Okay, ready? Boom. Here's the poll. The new AP, that's supposed to say Neo-Frame. The AP Neo-Frame Jumping Hour is great and appeals to A, rich feminine watch nerds, B, both feminine and regular watch nerds, or C, it's a great unisex nerd choice. See what I did with those two choices? They're kind of similar, right? It appeals to rich feminine watch nerds, both feminine and regular watch nerds, or it's a great unisex nerd choice. You choose how you feel here. By the way, like Speedy's comment. You can do that in the chat. If you agree with it, like Speedy's super chat. And we get to how many people are watching? Like 7 people? 7 or 8 people? We get to 5 votes. If we can get to 5 votes, I think that'll help us achieve statistical significance. Yeah, gadroons is a very good word. Gadroons, the official definition is a decorative etching, a decorative edging on metal or wood. Going back to Patek real quick. Someone needs to explain to me, like I'm 5, what is the entry-level Patek Philippe anymore? Even the least expensive Patek is costing well over $40,000 to get in. At least AP has sport options. You can get in for around 30. Yeah, 30, 40, 50. What difference does it make? It's all the same. If you can afford 30, you can afford 40. And if you can afford 40, you can afford 50. Guys, listen. So I think we covered all the breaking news. Do you want to keep going with? But you want to keep going with AP? Do you want to keep going with AP? By the way, there are a couple of people I've noticed recently, not in this chat, but in other people's chats, that think it's okay to make up lies about my channel and say that there are a couple of people out there. I'm not sure if you can call them trolls or not, but want to spread false rumors that that I show counterfeit watches on this channel. And I thought that was something that was put to rest last year when YouTube reinstated my channel, and I put up basically the letter that they sent me, stating that I never violated any of YouTube's terms and conditions, and they apologized. They apologized for that whole snafu with the malicious trolls taking down my channel. It seems like there are a couple of people in the community that think that it's okay to revive those kinds of slanderous comments about me and my channel. And I want you to know, if you think that you're going to get away with it, you better think again. So if I were you, I'd tread very, very carefully if you think that it's okay to spread rumors and slanderous comments about this channel. It won't be taken lightly. So that's your warning from me. I do take the people who come on this panel. I do support the people who come on this channel and show their watches. And I support all my members and all the subscribers and all of the people in the chat. And if you think you're going to besmirch the integrity of people who come on my panel, or you're going to throw false accusations into the chat of other people's channels, then you will pay. You will pay dearly for it. So that's my note of warning to you guys. You do it again, I'll call you out. You do it again, I'll call you out publicly. And you don't want me to go public. You better go public first, or else I'll go public. And you don't want me to go public, motherfucker. Let's look at the new VC. Okay, so there's a new Vacheron Constantin. And is it that much different than the other VCs? It's another one of those unobtainium kind of watches. But let me see here. I did see, I think it was on Revolution. Revolution! Where I spotted that they actually did an article about it. Shout out to Waco and my good friends at Revolution. Yep. Thank you, Irish. Irish DEL. Not the Pope says the most honest watch place alongside the watch colony. Ignore the cunts, OC. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say it. Thank you, not the Pope. If any cunts want to continue to spread malicious character smears in other people's chat, they better hope. Well, let's just say that I hope that they've done that for the last time. If they want to keep it up, I know who they are, and we don't take things like that lightly. This is a new Vacheron tourbillon. It's got a red dial. Woo! Incredible. Let me just go. Let's pick up a nice picture here. Is it that they do a really good tourbillon? Let me just pull up a nice big fat picture for you guys to look at. Boom. I'll move myself down here. Let's make that even a little bit bigger. Boom. What do you think? Pretty good. Pretty good. There's some people who are going to like this a lot. I'll like this a lot. So this is a 42.5 millimeter case. 42.5. It is titanium. It's titanium, so it is an advanced material. It's not steel. People pay more for titanium because titanium is lightweight. It's lightweight. It does have a tourbillon. It's grade 5 titanium. It is a tourbillon. It does have a yellow gold, a 22 karat yellow gold rotor in the back, which I will show you. And it does have interchangeable straps. Interchangeable straps. It is 10.4 millimeters thin. It's water resistant to 50 meters. And what is the, let's see, just look at the movement real quick and just get the specs on the movement. Oh, yeah, here we go. It is 80-hour power reserve, 80-hour power reserve. And then the most important question is, hey, OC, how many joules does it have? It has 30 joules. Has 30 joules. Let's see if we can find a super good photo. Listen, so I mean, there's not much really to say. Not much really to say other than it is an overseas with a red dial and a tourbillon. Now, how much is it? Great question. Let me see here. Let's see if they have a price. Nope, it's price on request. Price on request. So let's go to Revolution, where they'll hopefully give us a price. And the price is not listed. How come? How come? That's not nice. Let's do a quick search. Let's do a quick search. And find out that price. It looks like it is. Well, it's expensive. I'll tell you that much. It's over $100,000. Is there any place that tells you the price of this thing? Let me know in the chat. It's I don't know. Red is limited versatility. Oh, that's not a compliment. It looks like Tudor burgundy. That's not a compliment, Brooklyn. It is not. All right. Back to the breaking news. AP releasing a slew of new models. Boom. Tell me which one. If there's one that you want me to bring up, I'm happy to pull it up. But I think we covered all of this, right? We covered all of it. Let me do this. Let me remind you guys to upvote the live stream. Upvote the live stream. Let's keep going. We've gone a couple of hours. I'm happy to shift topics, or we can talk about anything else you guys want to talk about, or we can just, or we can call it. What do you want to do? It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? There's only one more thing that we could possibly do, and I'm hesitant to bring it up, but we could. Let me show this real quick. See if you guys want to do this, because you may not want to do this. Check this out. There is a new interview with Trax NYC, and that interview was conducted by Vice News. You guys familiar with Vice News? And it's a pretty long interview, and we could watch it if you want to, if you got nothing to do. Let me know if you want to cover it. Let's see here. I mean, it's like a long the interviews with Maksud Agajani, who is the head of Trax NYC. His interviews are kind of rambling. They're like broad, but like 1 inch deep. You know, like not a lot of depth to them. And because there's not a lot of depth, the interviews are kind of fascinating. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Let's see how we're doing in the poll. The poll is live, and the poll is, let's get to 25 votes. If you just joined and you haven't voted in the poll yet, there's a poll. The new Neo frame, it's supposed to say new Neo frame jumping hour, is great and appeals to A, rich feminine watch nerds, B, both feminine and regular watch nerds, or C, it's a great unisex nerd choice. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Let me know how you feel. And once we get to 25 votes, we will call it. We will call it, and the results are binding, guys. The results are binding. We get room for 2 more votes. 2 more votes in the poll. And this will accurately reflect the viewpoints of the channel. Let's see, we got room. We have 23 votes. We have room for 2 more votes. The new AP Neo Frame jumping hour is great and appeals to A, rich feminine watch nerds, B, both feminine and regular watch nerds, or C, it's a great unisex choice. Vote in the poll. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up, no problem. Hold on a second. $20 super chat from Lucha Betic, star of Lucha Betic, the Lucha Betic channel. $20 super chat. I don't always get along with OC and company. Why not? But I have been hands-on with many of his watches, all legit, and his Platinum Day Date is the nicest watch I've ever worn, and I thank him for allowing me to wear it for a dinner. Thank you, Lucha Betic. I appreciate that. I think there are ways of, trolling and going after people, above the belt, and doing, having fun, clever trolling. Listen, I've been on YouTube for 4 or 5 years. People have gone after me in all kinds of different ways, and I have a pretty thick skin. I don't mind people coming after me. But one thing I won't stand is when people make up lies about people who come on this channel. And when people in the chat say that they come on and promote counterfeit watches, I won't stand for that. So let the record reflect that if you say that again, if you think it's funny to go into other people's channels and say that we're promoting counterfeit watches or promoting fake charities or whatever you're saying in the chat, that we will call you out. So you get a pass. You get a pass this time. Next time, it won't be a pass. And I appreciate Lucha Betic for the $20 super chat and saying that. That is appreciated. Let's close the poll. But come on, guys. There's room for a couple more votes in the poll. Otherwise, we'll close it. We will not hesitate to close the poll without any notice at all. And then we're going to do a quick poll on, let's just close the poll now. Let's just do it. Boom. The new AP Neo Frame jumping hour is great and appeals to rich feminine watch nerds. 57%. 57% of you say it appeals to feminine watch nerds. Second place was with 34%. It's a great unisex nerd choice. And 9% of you said it's both feminine. It appeals to both feminine and regular watch nerds. That makes sense? Now the poll results are not in the live chat replay, so I'm going to repeat them again. Okay. Poll results as follows. The AP Neo Frame jumping hour is great and appeals to, and the winner of the poll with 57% of the vote is rich feminine watch nerds. Second place with 34% of the vote, great. It appeals to great unisex. It's a great unisex nerd choice. And 9% of you said it appeals to both feminine and regular watch nerds. There you go. Now, new poll. And this is going to be a quick poll. So if you vote, the sooner you vote, the sooner the outcome will happen. Should we cover the new Trax NYC interview on Vice News? Simple. There's the poll, and the results are binding. See, the poll like this, though, is flawed. And I'll tell you why the poll is flawed. Because if you say no, then the show is over. And that's good for everybody. But if you say yes, I have to do all the work. And I have to go through the interview. And you guys just sit back and do nothing and enjoy. It's not fair. It's not fair. You know? Ryan Singer's in the chat, reminding everybody to upvote the live stream. We love Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. And listen, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome in the chat, but we don't forget. Everyone's welcome, but we don't forget. But if for people who've changed their ways, then we like to give people second chances. Except for the people who were disloyal. And if you're disloyal, then hey, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and figure out what you did. But we're gonna go through this interview if it's something that you want me to do. But let's get to, we need at least 20 votes in order we need to have at least 20 votes in order to have statistical significance. Otherwise, the good news is that we can kill the stream. And that's good for you first and foremost. And then it's probably good. Is it good for me? I guess it is. Because we can kill the stream and I can save my voice. Let's see what else is going on out there. I'm not gonna go back to AP, but yeah, breaking news. By the way, if you just joined us, you can go back and check it out. We covered all of these releases. We did it. We covered all of these releases in excruciating detail. Well, maybe not every one of them, but we talked about them. Yeah, we don't have enough votes. That's it. We don't have enough votes. So because we don't have enough votes, we really can't call this election. Maybe if you want, maybe I can come back and do the Trex NYC stuff later. What do you think? Do you want to do it now? Okay, how about this? Here's I'm going to do something fun. One of my, listen. Check this out. I want you to, if you want to learn more about the APs, then I want you to click on this link to go visit the Young Brando channel live. Go check this out live, okay? Tell them, make sure you type in a comment in the chat and say OC sent you. Say OC sent me to the stream. So if you want to learn more about the AP stuff, head on over to Young Brando's channel. He's doing a live stream right now. Click on this link, drop in a comment, say, hey, OC sent me over here to learn more about the APs. Don't just go over there and watch for free, okay? Watch, type in comments, participate, engage, and support the channel. Okay, and support the channel with super chats and or memberships. Okay, and don't just mosey on over there and like lurk. Yeah, make sure you let Young Brando know who's I consider him a good friend. Let him know that I sent you over there, and drop in a nice the way like when Curly jumped on the stream, a nice introductory note to say hi to everybody in the chat. And let him know that you came over from the OC channel. Okay, and one more time, I'll drop the link in the chat. Click on this, visit the Young Brando and Style YouTube channel. Tell him that OC sent you, and have fun over there. We'll catch up with you guys later today, or maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll come. Maybe we'll do like a midnight stream tonight. Who knows? But thank you guys for tuning in. Upvote the live stream. If you're a member, make sure you check and see if you have any free member milestone chats. Maybe you want to do that on the next stream, so you can include a nice comment there. Head on over there, and we'll catch you on the next one. Okay? We'll do a quick after show. If you want to hop on for the after show, I'll drop a link here. And I want to thank Vimal, and I want to thank Speedy Horrendous for the super chats. And thank you, Lucha Bedek, for the super chat as well. I'll make sure that goes to a worthy cause, and I appreciate the sentiment in your comment. And we'll catch you on the next one. Okay? Peace out.